Mitram and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. We are continuing our Uttaranchal series video presentations. That is the part 8. We are looking at a particular geographic, physiographic region. Physical geography of Bagirathi River Basin, part 8 in the Devabhumi, Uttaranchal, Uttarakhand region. After this presentation, you will get a very great clarity of the fascinating river, a headstream of Ganga Mata. After Bagirathi joins with Alkananda, the river from onwards is called Ganga River or Ganga Mata. And I have posted this is our Uttaranchal series Mitranam, and we are now looking at part 8, Bagirathi Ganga River Valley Basin. Ganga is also northern tributary of Bagirathi. So Bagirathi River Basin we are talking today. And physical geography means this is the administrative geography, political geography, where you will see the taluks, tehsils, and the districts, provinces. Whereas in the physical geography, you will actually see how a land physically related terrain will be look like the mountains, rivers, valleys. Here you can see northern part, greater Himalayas, middle part, middle Himalayas are Himachal, not Himachal. The southern part, Sivaliks, you can see the Babar Tarai and the Ganga Maidan, Gangetic Plains, the Kadar region and Bangar region and so on. So this is how, if you know the physical geography, it will tell you much more about the culture and society is shaped by the land. That is the essential part of that. And I have broadly presented around about 27 or so physiographic regions, and you can look at this particular first part also. That is the broader bird's eye view of the 27 or so physiographic regions of Uttaranchal province, Uttarakhand province. We are looking at this part 8 of that region, that is the Bagirathi Mata River Basin. And all these presentations, Mitranam, you can see at my YouTube channel, that is South Asia Maps J. Reddy. There are more than 600 or so. And I have partitioned them into different playlists. You can pick and choose your choice and interest. They will bring you a deeper level of knowledge, and I have put a lot of effort and my 4.5 decades of intensive study. You can go and look at the South Asia Maps JRD YouTube channel. The important aspect we have to keep in mind is I will go over the broader basin, then I will show you 2 or 3 or 4 sometimes the different terrains and maps where you will get a deeper understanding of that. So that is the crux of this entire presentation, and if you stay that far you will get a deeper understanding. So here it essentially just broader rivers overall. You have Yamuna river. Uttaranchal is west side Yamuna, actually the Tons and Yamuna. East side is the Kali river, Mahakali river or Sarda river, adjoining the Nepalese territory. This is round about 250 kilometers or 300. This is round about north-south 250 kilometers or so. Thus the region. This is historically hilly region of the former United Provinces or United Province of Agra and Awadh during the British time, later called UP, later Uttar Pradesh. So this red I demarcated Bhagirathi river basin. So the remaining rivers are pretty much easy. So you can see the Yamuna river, Ganga river and Kali Nadi here. Tibet, Trivishnapura. The most important river you have to keep in mind is Alkananda river. Of course, we are talking about Bhagirathi. Remember A, B, C, D. Alkananda, Bhagirathi, drop the C. D is Devaprayag Dham, Mandir, temple town. From onwards, the river is called, giant stream is Ganga river, sacred Ganga Mata. So this is the Yamuna, this is stones, this is the Phabar. Essentially, this is the same, bit little more deeper information. I will go over this and we will later move and look at the maps. So if you remember this, you can broadly understand the context, the boundaries. The boundaries, of course, west side is the Yamuna basin, and also boundary sub-basin Bilangna basin, that is itself is a tributary excuse me, of Bagirathi, and Bandar Poonch range on the west side, Bandar Poonch range, and Kedarkanta range on the little deeper. I should have not put it, Kedarkanta. That's actually the divide between the Yamuna and Tons. And the terms here, the basin, valley, are used loosely interchangeably. In other parts of my presentation, those terms are very clear because very clearly you can tell the valley and the basin. Valley is generally narrow, basin is much bigger, even though sometimes Ganga Valley, Ganga Basin are used broadly too. So keep in mind. The peaks are, these are the, remember the greater Himalayas are more than 4,500 meters and above. 4,500 to 1,500 is the middle Himalayas. They're called Himanchal. That is, should not be confused with Himachal province here. Himanchal, the letter N is there. And this is the Himadri. Southern part are called, outer part actually, they are called Sivaliks. They are for between 300 to 1,500 meters or so. Middle Himalayas is Himachal, Tibet here. So they are the broader. So the peaks, that means Bandar Poonch is the Himadri region we talked about extensively, 6,300 or so, and peak Kedarnath town. Sometimes the towns and temple are at the base. Let's say Kedarinath, the town and temple is 3,500 meters, whereas the Kedarinath mountains have varying ranges. Peaks can go up to 6940 meters or so. So that's what you have to keep in mind. The rivers are Jadganga, Ghad. Sometimes this is the Tibetan word. It means a river. Jahnavi river and Bhagirathi river, and where other rivers, Bilangna rivers. Physiographic regions, north to south is the Bagirathi Basin, Bagirathi Valley, Jahnavi, Jadganga. Bagirathi Basin, here Bagirathi Valley, Jahnavi, Jadganga. That's what it is. Landmarks is the Gangotri town. This is around about 3,415 meters. And the districts, we'll also see the districts, and the districts are essentially this part, Uttarkasi district and Batwari, Dunda, Uttarkasi, Pratapnagar, Tehri, Devaprayag in the Tehri district, that is a Tehri Garhwal, and Ukimat, Chamoli, and Karnaprayag, upstream regions in the Chamoli district. And we also certain small parts in the Pauri region, the limestone down in the Pauri Garhwal region. That is just few kilometers north of Missouri hill station. Bhagirathi river bank, what are the towns? Devaprayag, of course, where the river joins with Alkananda. Then the Savur and Koteshwar, there is a dam also here. Tehri was the historic capital of the princely state of Tehri Garhwal. So there is a Tehri Garhwal, there is a Pauri Garhwal, there is a British Garhwal, there is the Garhwal region. So I will put a presentation differentiating them some other time. After Tehri town, now the Tehri town, there is a Tehri dam got inundated, so they have built a new town called New Tehri, Naya Tehri, Chinyali town and Darasa town, Dunda, Uttarkasi town, district headquarter, that is the Tehri Garhwal region. Princely state of Tehri Garhwal is present on that, and Maneri town and Batwari, Harsil, and of course Gangotri glacier, and all those places are present there. So I will take you to the fascinating maps and we can see that. And before that, let's see the river so that the map will tell. So this is the Hardwar district. Eastern part is, of course, you can see the Ganga river here, and Hardwar and Rishikesh, Ganga river. And Ganga river, you have to find out the Alkananda river where they join. So this is the Alkananda river. So this is the Kamet and Mananiti passes their mountain there. That's, yeah, this is the Alkananda river comes here, Alkananda. So Alkananda. Here, this is Devaprayag. From Devaprayag, the river goes and cuts through the middle Himalayas and Shivaliks, enters into Ganga Maidan. So this is the Bhagirathi river. Bilangna river is the direct tributary of Bhagirathi. You see the Bilangna river. See, Bilangna river. Whereas the Mandakini river is a tributary of Alkananda. Bilangna river itself gathers Dharma Ganga and Bal Ganga and Bilangna river. So Bilangna. So this is the Tehri town will be there somewhere here, and this is the Uttarkasi town. Okay, before few kilometers north of Uttarkasi is Asi Ganga river tributary joins Bhagirathi. So we continue on Bhagirathi. Son Gad. Gad is again a local term for a river, Ganga river. River, generic river, water body. Seine Gad and Jalandhari Gad and Jahnavi river. That's Jad Ganga. Bhagirathi and Gangotri Gomukh will be somewhere here. So Jad Ganga river comes from the disputed area at Tibet, Trivishnapura. This is the Jad Ganga river. You can see Jad Ganga river here. Also called Jahnavi river. So that means this is the, because the Bhagirathi should be the Gangotri glacier. That means the Kedarinath will be here. Badrinath will be here. Badrinath foothills of that will be the Badrinath temple town, close to Josimath area. And so that's what the river is. And we can see the river in the broader perspective. So again, we start with this, the Haridwar, this the Ganga river, Bijnor and those areas. That means this the Shivaliks, Dehradun valley. Dehradun, this is the Vikas Nagar valley. That means this is the Yamuna river. So the Ganga river here, Rishikesh will be somewhere here. Then Devaprayag. Remember this the Alkananda. Alkananda river. The Alkananda here, this is the Kamet and Mana and Niti will be here. This is the western part of Paschim Dhauli Ganga. Alkananda here, and this is the Devaprayag. That means here you can see the river here, Bhagirathi Valley, and Tehri. Before Tehri, you will get the Bilangna river, all these Bilangnas. There, the Balganga, Dharmaganga, and so on. You have see, and they have not shown the Uttarkasi will be here, Asiganga they have not shown here. So Bhagirathi river, and remember this is the Kedarinath, this is the Badrinath, this is the Gangotri. So this Jat Ganga comes from here. So you can see the beautiful valley here, Bhagirathi, Jat Ganga, the Bilangna, this is the Alkananda. From south you get Nayar river. So we have shown you that part, and this is the part again. So this is the Ganga river. This the red one is the Alkananda. This is the Dhauli Ganga. That is Paschim Dhauli Ganga. And that means this is Devaprayag. This is the Bilangna river. Bilangna river. You can see the Bilangna river. This is the Bal Ganga. This is the Dharma Ganga. You can see small, the streams joining there. And this is the Bhagirathi river. This is the Tehri Dam. You can see the Tehri Dam, old Tehri Dam. And here I can see the Asiganga somewhere here. Asiganga is not clear. So this is the Badrinath, Kedarinath, Gangotri area. This is the Jat Ganga. You can see it is coming in the Tibet area, Jat Ganga. This is the Alkananda, Devaprayag, and same thing we can see a different perspective. You have to remember two important rivers. The Yamuna river, Tons river here, Sarda river, Karnali river, Sarda river, Mahakali river or Kali river or Sarda river. The important thing is this is the Alkananda. This is the Paschim Dhauli Ganga. So this is the Alkananda, this is the Mandakini, this is the Bilangna river. So this is the Bhagirathi. When you see this strip, this is Jat Ganga, Bhagirathi. This is the Kinnaurdesh, the Baspa river valley. So this is the Bhagirathi river, Bilangna river. There somewhere Tehri will be here. It joins at this Devaprayag, cuts through the middle Himalaya ranges, Missouri ranges here, and it joins into Rishikesh and Haridwar, goes here to Bijnor and so on. The journey continues. So that is the Bagirathi Mata river, and we'll see the other maps. So this is again we start with a proper landmark. This is the Ganga river, this is the Yamuna river, this is the Shivaliks, the Dehradun valley. That means this should be Haridwar here, this is the Rishikesh will be here. So always go for find out the Alkananda river. So this is the Alkananda. This means this is the Paschim Dauliganga. Paschim Dauliganga, Western Dauliganga, Alkananda, Badrinath will be here. So here, and it joins here. This is the, you can see the Tehri Dam, I can see here. This is the Bilangna. Just where the Bilangna river joins, Tehri Dam, Tehri down, New Tehri down. This is the Mandakini. So Bilangna, okay, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. So this is the Badrinath, Kedarinath, Gangotri glacier. You can see that. This is the where the Badrinath, this is the Jat Ganga river comes from here. This is the Baspa river valley, goes and joins the Satluj river in the Kinnaur district. And that's the part we discussed. And again the Rishikesh, Haridwar here. Now because the road has been built, it's very easy to map. Road goes along the river. So this is the river easy. Devaprayag, so means it's Alkananda, and it goes up to Joshimath Badrinath. Okay. Yeah, Joshimath, you can see the Gopeshwar, Joshimath Badrinath. So that we start Devaprayag. That means Devaprayag you can hear. Devaprayag means river here, New Tehri, yes. Then this is the Bilangna river, you can see. Then you have a Chinyali town on the river. Uttarkasi town, the district headquarters itself is present on the river, the Bagirathi river. The Parkot is present on the Yamuna river. So you can see Yamunotri, you can see the Gangotri here. This is the Gangotri glacier, Kedarinath and Badrinath will be here. The Jat Ganga will be here. And again we start here. This is the Dehradun, the Rishikesh area. And because this is the river, this is the Devaprayag. So Bilangna river here, Mandakini river joins Alkananda, Bilangna joins Bagirathi B and B. You can easily read the. Then this is the river, this is the Gangotri glacier, Kedarinath mountains, and so on. So I will show you the important taluks. Important taluks which cover this basin. I have not shown for Tons Yamuna basin here itself. I can talk. Tons Yamuna basin first. This is the western part. All the Kalsi where the Yamuna river joins with the Tons here. Tons comes from here. Tons. This is all the Tons Yamuna basin. Nagar Kalsi Chakrata is between the Yamuna river and Tons river in the mountain range. Tayuni where it gathers the Pabbar river and so on. And Barkot is where the place where it is on the river Yamuna, so that part. And coming to the Ganga, the Bagirathi river, is Hardwar in Rishikesh. That's the Ganga, that's not Bagirathi. You go to Devaprayag from Hevisar. So all this area you get Srinagar, the water basin and all these areas, Narendra Nagar and Tehri here and Pratap Nagar, former princely state headquarters. Tehri Garhwal princely state, Pratap Nagar, Narendra Nagar, all this, Tehri was the headquarters. And then the Uttarkasi itself is present on the river bank of Bagirathi, and Batwari Tehsil, all these areas is up to here because this is where the Jat Ganga comes. So that's about the fascinating and Bhagirathi river, which is one of the two upstream contributors of the Ganga Mata or Ganga river in the part 8. And the next part we'll look at the Bilangna river, which is a tributary of Bhagirathi river. And Mitram, and if you like these presentations, I really appreciate if you take the time and post your comments or suggestions or criticisms. And even you can subscribe the channel and bring it to the notice of your friends so that the information goes to many interested audience like you. Dhanyavad.